Hi, guys. Welcome back to reality. I'm Danny.
And I'm Danielle, and tonight was the premiere of Love Island Season 3. Now, these are all the beautiful people on the cast. We did do a video of the cast and talked about each person. If you guys want to watch that, we can link it down below. Uh, let's see. So they're in the very beginning they have, let's see, everyone was there but Cinco and Will. Cinco and Will come in later. Um, so in the beginning, they have all the guys come out and all the girls are standing there and they say, if you think this guy is hot, step forward. And then he gets to pick from any of the girls whether they step forward or not, or they don't have to step forward. So uh, Giovanni, Jeremy, Corey, Josh, and Christian were the ones that got to come out and step forward, but Will and Cinco weren't there. So when Jeremy stepped forward, um, Trina, Cache, and Kira all stepped forward. They all thought he was hot. They were like, yeah, give me him. And then when Josh came out, Kira, Olivia, and Shannon all stepped forward. They were like, give me a piece of that. But for the other guys, not one person stepped forward. Not one.
And
Now
you
they can.
feel so bad when that
You
happens.
do. I felt so bad for Cache because nobody picked her ever. Like she got a guy stole one of the guy's girls and she got that guy because nobody picked her. I felt so bad for her.
Yeah.
Um
But you
so
know what?
yeah.
So she ended up with Christian, and
Mhm.
she really wasn't she was kind of a little harsh. She said that he's too skinny for her. She
Yeah,
likes muscles.
that he needs to get some meat on his bones.
Yeah, so then when she got him, she says, "Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. We just got to get some meat on his bones." I was like, "Ouch!"
Yeah. It was funny.
But I could see those two being not a romantic connection, but I could
But
see those,
friends.
yeah, those
Yeah.
two being very close as friends.
And the reason I don't see them as a romantic connection at all is because when he said, "What is a passionate kiss?" Cache jumped on top and was like, "I'll show you," and was like making out with him hardcore. And then 2 seconds later, he read his dare and it said, "Make out with whoever you think the hottest girl here is." And he picks Kira to make out with, not his partner that he's paired up with, Cache. So that
Right.
was awkward as fuck.
And just laid it on him.
Yeah, and he was all up on her, like laying on her, tonguing, everything.
Yeah.
So, let's
So
see.
Josh ends up with Shannon,
Mhm.
and that seems to be the closest matchup, I guess, um,
Yeah.
to the beginning of tonight.
Mhm.
And they both seem extremely attracted to each other, but she kind of acts a little
She's trying to
standoffish when they
she's trying to
actually,
play. Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like she's just trying to play hard to get because she wants to be in control.
yeah.
Because she made a comment that she likes to wear the pants, but she also did say she wants an Italian stallion, so who knows?
And that, yeah, she kind of wanted the chase.
Mhm.
She just didn't, she said she didn't want it to go too fast, that she tends to jump in really fast and he does too. So, she's just leery
They're
of
gonna
that.
wait it out. Yeah.
Yeah, wanting to slow things down.
And
Uh,
Josh said he wants to find his teddy bay. Not
mhm.
teddy bear, teddy bay.
Corey ends up with Kira.
Mhm. Nothing really
Uh,
about them. I don't have anything written down about them.
I don't have really it
They
honestly.
weren't it was a really slow episode. It's just getting to know everybody, really. That's it.
Yeah, and
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 those 2 were
guys,
not memorable.
I watched season 1 of Love Island. I did not watch last season, but I
I've
watched
watched
season
both.
1 and absolutely loved it. So I got Danielle to watch it,
I watched both seasons, and season 1 and 2 were both amazing.
but I have to say tonight,
It was a cheese fest. I even wrote next to Trina's name, Cheese Fest, because she's the cheesiest of them all.
I mean, it just seemed so cheesy. That's the only word I can use is
They were, like,
cheesy.
flipping their hair
Yeah,
all
their
silly.
hair's
She put a
flipping and
fake
then
cordless up to her ear and
bikinis with the stilettos and it was just I had trouble staying interested tonight. I'm
But
sure it will pick
and
up.
yeah, the first episode always is because it's just pairings and getting to know their names and who they are. You really don't find out who you really like until like 3 or 4 episodes in.
Right. Right.
Next paired up were Christian and Trina at first, and Christian is the celibate one. But then he ends up with Cachet because Jeremy walks in and steals Trina from him after he already picked her.
But in his defense, she did step forward.
Yeah, she
They
did step
all
forward.
wanted Jeremy.
Yeah, she did step forward for him. So,
Right.
yeah, so he took his chance. And then Giovanni came in and he immediately knew he wanted Olivia, but he couldn't remember her name. So he said, I want the green girl.
She was
Give me the
wearing
green
a
girl.
green
And so she said, "Oh, you mean Olivia?" So that was funny. And then they were all getting, to know each other, playing games, playing truth or dare with the card that you suck like they do every year. People were making out with people. And Christian made out with Olivia like hardcore. We already told you guys that. And then Will and Cinco, they say here, they're like, I got a text, and then it's a bombshell. These 2 other dudes walk out, and they get to end up with 2 of the chicks guaranteed, meaning 2 guys that have already paired up and are there are going to be on the chopping block by the end of the week.
Yep. Who's
So
your favorite?
I want Cachet and Cinco to end up together just because her dude kind of snubbed her by making out with that other chick, and I feel bad for her because nobody picked her.
I love Giovanni. I love him. I love his like attitude, and he's kind of like, one of those like
He's like a cocky
fun,
jokester.
happy. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
His personality is awesome.
Yeah, he does
I
have a
think
nice
he's gonna be
personality.
my favorite.
I'm not really sure who I like yet. I won't really know until after at least one more episode. But I did feel really bad for Cachet, and I want her to end up with. I at least want her to get paired up with somebody this week, like Cinco. That way, Christian can see what he did.
She's not going to be alone for very long. She's gorgeous.
She is, and I think she looks even better without the wig. That was the
I
first
do
thing she
too.
did was she ripped off her wig and said, "I shaved my head because I want someone to love me, not because of a big old head of hair." And she calls her wig Tanya. She goes, "Oh, I'm just gonna leave Tanya here." So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, she's beautiful
She
with
really
her head
is. That's
shaved. She
why I can't believe nobody
definitely
picked
pull it
her.
off.
I can't believe I was shocked nobody picked her.
Mhm.
Just shocked. But
Yep.
so that was it for tonight. It really wasn't. I mean, it was a 90-minute episode, and we just broke it down for you guys in less than 10 minutes.
Right. It was a slow
It
episode.
really was.
Now Love Island will be on tomorrow night, so we will be back tomorrow night.
It's on like 3 or 4 nights a
recapping.
week.
Right.
So
Big Brother is not on tomorrow, but Love Island is. Big Brother will be back for Thursdays next week.
yeah, it'll be back Sunday, and then Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
And we'll also be back tomorrow with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So there's that too. Our usually scheduled programming.
Yeah, and we will write up a schedule and put it on our next video.
Yes.
We do have that figured out. We just have yet to type it up.
Yeah.
But leave us a comment below. Tell us what you think about the Islanders for Love Island.
Who you like, who you want to pair up, things like that. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when our next video goes live.
And give us a thumbs up down there.
Up. Give us a like.
Yeah. We appreciate
Or if you didn't like us, give us a thumbs down.
That'll work too, right?
Yeah.
Interaction is interaction.
Exactly.
But we appreciate you watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.